Hi, guys. This is another session in the series of Stay at Home, Be a Hero. We will try to help you go through this coronavirus lockdown so that you can break the chain and make sure that we all come out safe during this period of time. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. You can leave your comments, feedback regarding this video and any other video on our channel, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like, please do subscribe to our courses as well. The link is available in the description. Let's get on with it. Hi, this is a set which is on scatter plots as well as pie charts, reasonably scary amount of data. I would suggest look at the questions and the entire set. The link is available in the description of this video. Once you've tried this on your own, then proceed with the rest of this session. 5 insurance salesmen: Pankaj, Rustam, Suresh, Tarun, and Umesh. PRSTU. Right? Work in the Margao branch of SCSCS Bombard. Okay. The earnings of each salesman has two components: a base salary and the commission, which varies as the number of policies sold. So you have a fixed price, right? A base salary plus commission. Right. The following scatter plot shows the base salary per policy sold. Okay. And the total commission earned for each salesman. And the pie chart shows the distribution of the number of policies sold by the 5 salesmen. Okay. And you have some additional information. And if you look at the questions, it says if the earnings are arranged in descending order, who will get the median earnings? Okay. This might be determinable, or maybe it cannot be determined sort of an answer. Then you have if he has a maximum, if the commission rate, if the difference. Okay. So you have additional data for all of them. And you have to figure out what is the values which are given to you. Now, let us quickly go through what is the data which is available to you. We'll transfer it onto a table and then work it out. Okay, so the scatter plot basically tells you two things, right? You have the base salary per policy and the total commission earned. Usually, it's the other way around, right? You have a fixed salary, right, or a base salary, whichever you want, plus commission per policy into number of policies. Right. Here they have reversed it. What they have given you is base salary divided by number of policies. Right. That is your x-axis. And commission per total commission is given. So commission into number of commission rate into the number of policies sold. Right, or commission per policy into the number of policies sold. The total amount is given. So the variable component is given as a total, and the fixed component is given as a per unit price. Right, it's usually the other way around. You are given a fixed price and a variable component to it, or a fixed cost and a variable component to it. Whereas here, the fixed value is put up as a per unit price, and the variable component is put as a cumulative amount. Okay, so that is something which we need to work. The numbers should not be very difficult to figure out. This is 60 per base policy, and this is 10,000 rupees is the total commission earned. Here this is 60 and 28,000. Here this is 80 and 24,000. Here it is 90 and 20,000. Here it is 100 and 18,000. Right, so these are the values which are given to you. Now, couple of additional information. The commission rate need not be the same. Commission rate is commission per policy sold. So this variable component need not be the same for each person. And then you have earnings per policy will be total earnings divided by the total number of policies. So this total amount divided by number of policies sold will be equal to the earnings per policy. So that value we can calculate once we add up. Okay, what does the pie chart tell you? Pie chart tell you the number of policies sold. So basically this is the ratio, right? You have Pankaj, Rustam, Suresh, Tarun, Umesh. So 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So if you divide it by 4, it will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the ratio is 3 is to 4 is to 5 is to 6 is to 7. Or you can say 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x, 7x. Right. So we have understood what is given to us. Let's tabulate these values and then proceed further. So I have tabulated this here. Number of policies sold 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have figured out the base salary per policy, the x-axis for the scatter plot, and the total commission which is earned, right? Which was the y-axis over here. Now, what will be the total earnings? This will be the earnings, right? The earnings will be base policy sold into number of policies sold plus the total commission. So it will be 100 into 3x. So 300x plus 18,000. This will be 90 into 4. 360x plus 20,000. Similarly, this will be 60 into 5. So 300x plus 10,000. Right, this will be 80 into 6. 480x plus 24,000. And the last one will be 6 into 7. So 420x plus 28,000. So these are the total earnings. Right? Nothing much we can do about it except for to go to the questions one by one and try to solve. All right. So let's proceed. First one says, if the earnings of the 5 salesmen were arranged in descending order from highest to lowest, who will get the median earnings? So highest will be number 1, then number 2, then number 3, number 4, number 5. So the median will be the third person, right? You need to figure out who is the third person. Okay. So let's try to compare this over here. Now, we know we can compare these two straight away. 20,000 is more than 18,000 and 360,000 is more than 360x is more than 300x. So the fixed component is also higher and the commission is also higher earned, right? So we know definitely that Rustam has more than Pankaj. So Rustam is more than Pankaj. Now, if you compare Rustam and Suresh, again, the fixed price is higher, base price, the commission is also higher. So Rustam will be higher than Suresh also. Can we compare Suresh and Pankaj? If you compare Suresh and Pankaj, the base salary is the same, 300x, 300x. But the fixed, the commission is higher for Pankaj versus Suresh. So we know that Pankaj will earn more than Suresh. So we have already arranged these three. Okay. Now let's compare. Now Tarun versus Rustam. Tarun versus Rustam. Tarun has a higher amount and higher commission also. So Tarun will be more than Rustam. And if you look at Umesh versus Rustam, Umesh has higher base price and higher commission also. So Umesh will be also higher than Rustam. Can you compare Tarun and Umesh? If you compare Tarun and Umesh, one has a higher base salary, one has a higher commission, right? One has a higher base salary, one has a higher commission. So depending on the value of X, you will have different values for it. So for example, if I put X is equal to 1, Tarun will have 24 plus 480. 24 plus 480 will be 24, 480. And he will have 28 plus 420. So 28, 420, right? So Umesh will have higher than Tarun. On the other hand, if I put X is equal to 100, right, he will have 48,000 plus 24,000. So that's 72,000. Whereas he will have 42,000 plus 28,000. That's only 70,000. So in that case, Tarun will have a higher amount than Umesh. So depending on what the value of X is, right, Tarun and Umesh will vary. Right, but we know for sure that Tarun and Umesh are the two highest. Right, so 1 and 2 will be taken by Tarun and Umesh. The other 3 I have sorted. This will be Rustam, this will be Pankaj, this will be Suresh. What do we need to find out? Who is the third person? Median. right? So Rustam, option A. So even though the topper may not be known, if we ever ask topper, it will be cannot be determined. But we only need the third person. Third, fourth, fifth is fixed. That's Rustam, Pankaj, and Suresh. We need the third one. So Rustam. Second one, if Umesh had the maximum earnings, then what will be the maximum number of policies that can be sold by Suresh? Okay, Umesh had the maximum earnings. What can be the maximum policies? This can be sold by Suresh. Now, to increase the number of policies sold by Suresh, it will be 5x is the number of sold. So I need to increase the value of x. Right, that's my constraint. Right, I need to increase the value of x. Right, what is the other relationship which is given? Umesh is the highest. Now, from the previous discussion, we know between Tarun and Umesh, we need to figure out who earns higher. That we don't know. Others we know. It is here given that Umesh earns more than Tarun. So 420x plus 28,000 has to be more than 480x plus 24,000. If you rewrite this, this gives you 60x is less than 28 minus 24 will be 4,000. If you rewrite this, this will be 400 by 6 or 200 by 3 is greater than x. So x has to be less than or equal to 66.66. Now x, it's a number of policies sold, so it has to be a natural number. So x has to be less than or equal to 66. So the highest value possible of x is 66. Maximum number of policies which can be sold by Suresh is 5 times x. 5 into 66, 330. Right? Job done. Okay, question number 3. If the commission rate for one of the 5 salesmen was 200 rupees. Now, what is commission rate? Commission rate is commission per policy. So, total number of commissions divided by the number of policies sold. Right. So, the commission rate for Pankaj will be 18,000 divided by 3x. So, that will be 6,000 by x. Right. For Rustam, it will be 20,000 divided by 4x. So, 5,000 by x. Suresh, it will be 10,000 divided by 5x. 10,000 divided by 5x. Right. So that will be 2,000 divided by x. Right. And Tarun, it will be 24,000 divided by 6x. So 4,000 by x. And for Umesh also, it's 28,000 divided by 7. So 4,000 divided by x. Right. Now, what else is given? Right. It is given that one of these values is equal to 200. And you need to find out what can be the maximum number of policies sold by Umesh. So I need to maximize 7x. Now, if I have to maximize 7x, I need to maximize the value of x. That is the only variable available. Right. Now, in order to maximize the value of this, right, one of these values has to be equal to 200. Now, where should I put 200? 200, right? Where should I put 200 so as to get the maximum value of x? Now, a divided by a variable is a constant, right? Now, to increase the value of the variable, I need to increase the value of a, right? For example, if I say some number divided by x equals 20. Right. Now, if I were to increase the value of x, I need to increase the value of the numerator. So, for example, if I put 100 here, x will become 5. If I put 1000 here, x will become 50. Right. So, as the value of numerator increases, value of denominator decreases. Right. You can switch on the value also and check. So, a divided by constant equals a variable value. Right. This numerator can increase, variable will also increase because this is a constant, denominator remains constant, right? So we know for sure to increase the value of the variable denominator, I need to increase the value of numerator also. So I need to check the highest numerator. Highest numerator is 6,000, right? So make this equals 200. So 6,000 by x equals 200. So x should be 6,000 by 200, which is equal to 30. 7 times x will be equal to 210. That's my answer. All right. And the last one, if the difference between the earnings per policy for Pankaj and Rustam is 35 per policy, what will be the earnings for Tarun? Okay, now difference will be higher divided by lower, but for earnings per policy. I know Pankaj overall earns lesser than Rustam. We have figured this out in the first question itself. But here it's not earnings, it's earnings per policy. Now let's check what will be earnings per policy. It will be total earnings divided by number of policies sold. Right. So for earnings per policy for Pankaj will be 300x divided by 3x. That's 100 plus 18,000 divided by 3x. 18,000 divided by 3x will be 6,000 by x. What will it be for Rustam? 360x divided by 4x. So that's 90 plus 20,000 divided by 4. So 5,000 by x. Now, on the earnings per policy, we can be 100% sure that Pankaj earns more than Rustam. Now, x is a positive number, right? 100 is more than 90 and 6,000 by x will definitely be more than 5,000 by x. So we know Pankaj earns more than Rustam. So it will be difference will be Pankaj's earning minus Rustam's earning. So 100 plus 6,000 by x minus 90 plus 5,000 by x. This value is equal to 35. Okay. So what do you need to find out? What will be the total earnings for Rustam? So plug x in here. Plug the value of x in here. Calculate x. Plug the value of x in here. Let's try this. 100 minus 90 will be 10. 6,000 minus 5,000 is 1,000 by x should be equal to 35. If I rewrite this, you will get 1,000 by x should be equal to 25 or x should be equal to 40. X should be equal to 40. Now plug the value of x here. 420 into 40 plus 28,000. Right. 420 into 42 into 4 will be 8. 4 4 is 16. 16800 plus 28,000. That gives you 844. 44,800 will be your correct choice. So this is a wonderful question. Okay, initially it scares you really badly by the way it presents the data. Once you get over the data, right, and get over to this stage where you have actually tabulated it, then each of the individual questions make you work even more, right? So first question did not resolve the tie between the first and the second, but you had to find out the third. Second question had to use the first one. Third question required you another optimization, and the last one required to first figure out who earns the higher and then calculate the values. It's not an easy question. It will be a difficult question in an exam situation, 12 to 14 minutes for you to solve. That completes this particular session on Break the Chain. If you liked it, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on how you felt this video was. If you want, and if you have any suggestions on any other videos which we need to do during this period, please do let us know. If you would like to, do look at our courses. The link is available in the description. Till we meet again the next time, goodbye and stay safe.